Chapter 3 of Ezra. And when the 7th month was come, and the children of Israel were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem. Then stood up Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and his brethren the priests, and Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and his brethren, and builded the altar of Elohim, the God of Israel, to offer burnt offerings therein, as it is written in the law of Moses, the man of Elohim, our God. And they set their altar upon his bases, for fear was upon them because of the people of those countries. And they offered burnt offerings thereon unto the Lord Jehovah, even burnt offerings morning and evening. They kept also the feast of tabernacles, as it is written, and offered the daily burnt offerings by number according to the custom, as the duty of every day required. And afterward offered the continual burnt offering, both of the new moons and of all the set feasts of Jehovah that were consecrated, and every one that willingly offered a free will offering unto Jehovah. For the first day of the 7th month began they to offer burnt offerings unto Jehovah, but the foundations of the temple of Jehovah was not yet laid. They gave money also unto masons, and to the carpenters, and meat, and drink, and oil unto them of Zidon, and to them of Tyre, to bring cedar trees from Lebanon to the sea of Joppa, according to the grant that they had of Cyrus, king of Persia. Now in the 2nd year of their coming unto the house of God, Elohim at Jerusalem, in the 2nd month began Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua the son of Jozadak, and the remnant of their brethren, the priests and the Levites, and all they that were come out of the captivity unto Jerusalem, and appointed the Levites from 20 years old and upward to set forward the work of the house of Jehovah. Then stood Joshua with his sons and his brethren, Kadmiel and his sons, the sons of Judah, together to set forward the work in the house of Elohim, the house of God. The sons of Henadad with their sons and their brethren, the Levites. And when the builders laid the foundation of the temple of Jehovah, they set the priests in their apparel with trumpets, and the Levites, son of Asaph, with cymbals to praise Jehovah, after the ordinance of David, king of Israel. And they sang together by course in praising and giving thanks unto Jehovah, because he is good. For his mercy endureth forever toward Israel. And all the people shouted with a great shout when they praised Jehovah, because the foundation of the house of Jehovah was laid. But many of the priests and Levites and chiefs of the fathers, who were ancient men that had seen the first house, when the foundations of this house was laid before their eyes, wept with a loud voice, and many shouted aloud for joy, so that the people could not discern the noise of the shout of joy from the noise of the weeping of the people. For the people shouted with a loud shout, and the noise was heard afar off. That concludes chapter 3 of Ezra. Thank you for viewing. I really mean that. Thank you for viewing. I don't have any special wisdom other than what you get growing up in this world, in such a time as this. I absolutely lean upon the Word of God for my spiritual and understanding and just living life. Life's not always friendly to everybody. I know that. So it helps if you have some understanding of how to avoid certain things or to endure through certain things. It's not dumb luck, but you're guided by the heart of the Father. And if you listen and obey to say what He says to say and do what He says to do, you most likely will live to see tomorrow. But I can't promise that. Each one of us shares their walk with God individually. He's holy God to a holy creation, and to us, His created beings, with whom the Spirit that God gave us to breathe life in us to share this life with us and with Him. He's the eternal, and He wants us to share eternity with Him, or so it would seem. Bless you. May the rest of your day go better.